Hi, it's Lainey with how-to-hypertufa.com, and it's a beautiful sunny afternoon in New Hampshire, and we're back today to talk about making some molds and making some feet for your molds using the Tippy Hot Wire tool. And I want to just give you an idea. The Tippy Hot Wire tool is just a neat little tool that sits in your hand. It's ergonomically designed. It's got a little switch here that turns it on and heats the wire. When it is plugged in, the wire is not hot. However, when you hold this on, in about 15 seconds, the wire gets hot. Now you want to screw your thumb screws, make sure they're tight, and when it starts to get hot, you're going to clean the blade off. And then you can use it for your styrofoam and begin to make some molds for Hypertufa pots and legs and art pieces. Now, I like working with the thinner stuff because it actually is better with that. But you know what this does? It easily cuts it, as you can see. Now that piece is not hot. I can touch it immediately. It doesn't stick. And it's like it cauterizes it. So it's very easy to use. And the tool comes with 5 different blades and some extra wires so that you can actually cut and make your own. There is a bending tool that also comes with it, and you can find it on our websites at how-to-hypertufa.com or hobbytoolshed.com. So we'd love you to come and visit us. Let's talk about what we did here to make some feet. Now you can do your Hypertufa right in a box. This is the cheapest way to do it. Take some of the packing materials that you've gotten, and what I did was I just copied this with a marker on a piece, and then cut it out with the tool, and then cut some feet in it, and then we're going to put our plastic in it as a release agent. And now for some things, with this as a release agent, you could actually use Vaseline or a motor oil or even a mineral oil and use it to be able to pull out, but I like using the bags because they're so easy to do. So what I did here is I just cut a circle, cut an inner circle so that I'd have a foot in the bottom of this container so it wouldn't just look like a pail that I made a model out of, or a planter. And this one, I put the feet on it, and so then we're going to stuff it with this and put our pieces in. I'm going to take a break while I put this in, and we'll be right back. We've just put the plastic in our box and our bucket so that we have a release medium, and we're about to put our Hypertufa mix in. This time I have used a 1 to 3 aggregate, 1 being the Portland cement, and 1 part perlite and 2 parts of peat moss. And so we're going to stuff that in here, and I have that ring in the bottom so that that's actually going to be a foot. I want to make sure that I really get that in there tight. And I want about a 2-inch base. I'm going to press it down to make sure we get all the air bubbles out. Now, some people don't like the plastic bags because they leave creases, but that actually makes the finished product look a little more authentic and old. Now once I have that down in there, I am going to put a dowel, and I ran out of dowels so I had a cord around. It'll do the same trick. I marked it at 2 inches so that I can see if I have a 2-inch bottom here, and I need just a little more. Now with that finished, I'm going to come up around the sides and do about 1.5 to 2 inches on the sides and have enough in the middle so that I can use it for my planter. And I may take this one all the way up to top of this. When I'm done, I'm going to cover it with this, and then I'm going to put it in the shade, and I'm going to let it cure for 1 to 2 days. I'm going to check on it. And then we'll show you when we uncover it. We're going to do the same thing in the box, make sure that we stuff it and get it down into those legs that we made, and we'll see what the finished product looks in our next video. So join us again, and this is Lainey with how-to-hypertufa.com.